Hey guys, it's Hayden here making another video. Today I want to share some of the insights and some of the development that I've been going through recently with some of the things I've been exploring with shamanism, but also just kind of revelations that happen in the moment. Let's get into it. So before I get into my video, I want to thank you guys for supporting me and supporting my channel. I also want to extend gratitude to the plants, the animals, the fungi, the earth itself, and our ancestors for getting us to where we are today. So recently I've been learning a lot very quickly. I've sort of had some shifting within me that's allowed me to understand some things, which the main catalyst for this was one, having some stressful events happen in my life where our cat got diagnosed with kidney failure, and then Taylor got sick, and I'm still dealing with health issues, but hopefully they'll resolve themselves. So that kind of put a lot of strain on me, and it made me go inwards and reflect on things. And I also started part of my training with shamanism, where I'm working with mushrooms, not magic mushrooms, but connecting with mushrooms in meditation, like out in nature. And that has brought on a lot of events and a lot of inward reflection and sort of revelation in my understanding of myself and my world. And so I want to share some of those insights with you here today. It's hard kind of to describe what I've learned, like in words per se. I can explain it to you, but it's not going to be the same as you experiencing it for yourself. So one of the biggest things that has sort of dawned upon me, or I've realized recently, was that how connected we are to our environment. And on an intellectual level, I understood it. On a very sort of surface level, I understood that. But as I connected with the mushrooms, and as I connected with the mycelium under the ground and the fruiting body as well, I felt connected to so much more than just my body, so much more than just me. It's such a vast system, such an ancient system of renewal of the earth. And if you haven't watched the fungus video on, I forget what the documentary is called, but there's one on Netflix, and it really goes through the what mushrooms really do in this world. It's amazing. Without mushrooms, nothing can live, essentially. So they're very essential to the whole ecosystem of the world. So when I connected with that, I felt so much more like that there was so much more going on than just what I could perceive just on my own. Or at least I wasn't paying attention to that other stuff. And it made me realize, well, the mushrooms basically told me, like, hey, like, you've got a pretty big ego. And it made me realize how arrogant and how sort of selfish and how self-centered I've been for most of my life. And a lot of those selfishness and insecurities come from not feeling validated by myself. So, worrying about what other people think of me instead of valuing myself. And I realized that the cure to this is humbling yourself before something much vaster, much greater than you, which is nature, which is the whole ecosystem of the world, which is the whole universe. So by releasing and allowing myself to surrender to that and surrender to, what I am very small. I'm very big in a lot of ways, but honoring and respecting the plants, the trees, the fungus, the mycelium, the animals, respecting that and bowing down in honor and sort of upholding the beauty in those things allows some release and some forgiveness and some compassion to wash over you. And this is something that is used in many spiritual traditions, even Christianity and Islam, and I think pretty much any religion is about surrendering to something greater than yourself, surrendering and allowing yourself to let go of trying to hold on to so much. And I think it's easy to forget how much we hold on to because we get stuck in our minds, we get stuck in these stories, and they seem validated and they seem worthy of attention. But when you step back and connect with something greater like a mushroom, it shows you that these stories and these lies you're telling yourself and these sort of dramas that are unfolding in your mind are just they're just that, they're just thoughts. And it sort of very much grounds you and centers you into something that is far greater and far superior in pretty much every way. Gives you clarity of thought, gives you a sense of peace, a sense of respect, and just a love for others and yourself. And there's nothing better than that. So I think there's been a lot shifting within me, and I still have a few more days of the meditation with the mushrooms for my exercise, but I'll obviously continue to meditate with mushrooms over the course of my life. But I've sort of realized I'm scratching the surface of shamanism, and I'm starting to understand the connection piece of releasing and allowing yourself to be connected to other things and to respect those other things and to feel empowered in that way. So my camera battery is about to run out, so thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Share with others, and always make sure to seek your truth and to take time for yourself and spend time in nature and thank nature. Be grateful for what you have. All right, talk to you soon, guys. Bye for now.